Hey there, Middle Earth Strategy Battle Gamers. We're here with a tactics talk, and today we're going to be talking about one of our armies we use on the channel, and that is House of Elrond. So this is an army that he took to a tournament, and he placed fourth. Pretty good number.
Only lost once, and I made some mistakes at one game, so I learned a little bit about the army and how it plays.
So before we go into the profiles, let's talk about a few of their weaknesses. So it is an elite army. It's a heavy cavalry army. There's no infantry models in this unless you ally them with the Air Region Rivendell section.
Yeah.
So really it's an elite cavalry army. So cavalry normally right off the bat starts with a lower model point anyway. And then these guys are pretty much mini heroes in their stats. So they're a little bit more expensive than your average cavalry guys. So automatically you're going to be at a disadvantage with models. So tell us some of your problems you've had playing with them before.
Well, when I first started playing them, one problem I had was I would want to rush in and charge just go off on a charge where you can't do that with the Rivendell Riders. You really want to pick your combats, move around the board, use your shooting. You have 100% bow limit, so you need to take advantage of that. Normally you have a caster. In my 800 point army I had Elrond, Lindir, and Gandalf. I think I had like 17 riders. But they, Gandalf worked well as a caster in that army. And that's one thing that I think it makes the army a little bit stronger, is having a caster, having a blinding light, because you don't have a high model count. So he's kind of there to buffer any other shooting. But let's talk about the profiles, and then I'll talk about them as a hero and what I think about them.
Okay. So
Elrond is the first hero in the Unexpected Journey. That's where you can find all these profiles. He can take armor, and a heavy armor, and a horse.
He's pretty expensive.
He's pretty pricey, but he has a Nature's Wrath, and he also has a Renew. Causes terror. He has a rerollable fate with his ring. Woodland creature, and he's a 3/3/3, 3 attack, 3 wounds, courage 7. So he's like a strong hero. He's a little bit pricey for this army because you kind of want to take as many riders as you can. But he has really good abilities that work with Lindir. Yeah, Lindir and him have good synergy together. So here's Lindir. Lindir can take heavy armor and a horse, making him defense 5. No, 6. 6 defense 6 with heavy armor. He has different songs he can do. The first thing he can do is Wise Counsel, and that is if he's within 3 inches of Elrond, then he gives Elrond a free point of will. So Elrond, if you take him with Lindir, essentially can have a recurring will every turn, which makes Elrond's Nature's Wrath ability that much better.
Yep, and you've used that a lot.
Yep, and that's what I do. I know it's in our channel. On a lot of our battle reports, you see that combo being done a lot.
So when you play this army specifically, you don't take any of the Air Region heroes.
No, you just take
the heroes from this list.
And in the upcoming rule set, it sounds like you can get benefits from having a full army of just a purist army. So that's kind of my objective, is to build armies and have kind of a purist way about which I get the bonuses. And Lindir also gives everyone within 6 inches magic resistance, which is huge.
Yep.
Somebody took a Ringwraith army, Sauron, and 2 of the named Ringwraiths. I forgot which ones. I think one of them was Shadow Lord and Nevumbar. He tried casting a channeled Sauron. Channeled Chill Soul. Rolled a 6. I had magic resistance with everybody in my bubble, and rolled a 6 and resisted it. So I think magic resistance is one of the most underappreciated special rules you can get.
Yeah, that's what I actually kind of want to see more models get it, and more profiles get it in the future.
Yeah.
All right, so we did Elrond Lindir.
Yep. And the Rivendell Knight Captain, which is considered one of the most competitive captains in the game, I think.
Yep. He for the points, he is really good.
Yep. He's fight 6, defense 6. Yep. You can give him a shield, so he's defense 7. 2 attacks, 2 wounds. He comes with heavy armor. Heavy armor, a lance, elven blade, an elf bow, and a horse.
You can give him a shield to be defense 7.
Yeah. So I mean, he comes with a lot for his points, and he's good. He's a really good captain. As a matter of fact, I've been thinking about taking out Elrond and just putting it as a captain, so you have that much more points to work with.
Yeah.
And I think that'd be a good cut. But like I said, I like Elrond personally, so I take him. But I think a captain would be a little bit more competitive than Elrond.
Yeah.
For the,
Elrond's just cool. Like,
Yeah.
I think because his idea was the scene in the unexpected journey when they start riding around Thorin's company. That's kind of his goal, was to have that kind of scene.
yeah, to have that kind of look to my army. So
Yeah.
and they've been good. I mean, they've been fun. Like I said, you can't go riding in there and hoping to kill guys because you're generally going to get overnumbered. So you have to pick your points that you want to target. You have to, especially if you're playing a kill game, you have to pick where you move your guys and who you're focusing in terms of shooting and magic if you have it. And you don't just go running in there. You really want to overwhelm your opponent by the time you get into combat. So you want to outnumber them.
So you go, you shoot, maybe shoot a flank. You get in, you use Nature's Wrath with Elrond, and then you charge and try and knock down models.
Yeah.
Stuff like that. That's kind of his tactic.
So I think one of our battles, one of our guys that we play with, Brad, he just went full in with Glorfindel and Elrond and stuff, and he got outnumbered. So, and I kind of learned from that battle too. It was like, okay, you can't do that. You have to take a more tactful look at it, and
That's really how cavalry is in general, because even though the warriors in this army are defense 6, you have so few of them. And when you start talking about armies like Isengard, Iron Hills, Durin's folk, guys with strength 4 infantry, heavy infantry, tends to be a problem for cavalry. So using your bowfire, using your magic, stuff like that. So let's go and talk about the Rivendell Warriors. I know some people say they think that they're the best cavalry in the game, and honestly, I'd agree with that. They're kind of the buffed version of a Rohan rider.
Yep.
They're heavy cavalry.
high fight.
High fight. They got a bow. They got
Lance.
They got the option to take a banner, shield. So they're pretty beefy.
They're pretty much an elf warrior that's on a horse and has a lance.
So
Fight 5, strength 3, defense 5, 1 attack 1, courage 5. They're pretty. They're not bad. I mean, they're literally little mini heroes that you can take, and they have good knockout power with that lance.
So, I think eventually what we're gonna do is actually have his army, his Rivendell Knights army, versus Sam's Iron Hills. I think that'd be an interesting game because right now Sam's Iron Hills are doing pretty good. You guys saw him; he took me out pretty good in my Mirkwood. So him fighting a heavy cavalry army might be pretty fun.
Yeah.
If you guys want to see that. So anyway, I think that's all I'll be able to say. It's kind of a small army, but you can start mixing in Air Region Rivendell with it. I personally, I don't know. I think that would work because you got heroes like Eristor and Gilgalad, but I think that's a pretty cool themed army just to have pure House of Elrond.
Yeah.
Well, hey, if you guys enjoyed this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, and happy wargaming.